Kick-off at Victoria Park, where Hartlepool took on Sheffield United. Pools have got a decent record in the first round, getting past their opening tie for the last 7 seasons. In fact, last time round, their victims were Coventry. Well, on hand to see whether they could take another championship scalp this season was Martin Fisher.
As a former player and manager of Sheffield Wednesday, Chris Turner has an extra incentive to get the better of Sheffield United. A year ago, the Hartlepool boss saw his side overcome Coventry in the Carling Cup before taking Burnley, then of the Premier League, to extra time in round 2, so it's not beyond them to bother the Blades. Another former Wednesdayite, Steve Haslam, comes in at right back tonight for the injured Neil Austin. Gary Liddle returns from suspension, and there's a recall for Adam Boyd, who got the winner at the Rico 12 months ago. Sheffield United are weakened by international call-ups for 3 of their players. It means first starts for youngsters Kingsley, James and Jordan Chapell, Simonsen, Ertl and Britton amongst the new faces brought in over the summer. Monkhouse, his turn. He might run here for Gamble. Gamble in for Hartlepool, and Brown. It's in. Hartlepool take the lead. James Brown, the scorer. Simonsen kept the initial drive out, thought that he kept the second one out as well, but it was just too powerful. And Chris Turner leads the applause. Simonsen left badly exposed by his defence here. It all started with this lovely dribble by Monkhouse. Gamble almost got in, he was denied, but Brown steadied himself, and Simonsen can only half stop the shot. And Hartlepool take the lead with just over 5 minutes gone. It's a great start for the League One side. Taylor. Britton. This is Yeates. Sheffield United have 3 waiting in the box. It's deep towards Cresswell. Oh, he just hung up there nicely. Got the better of Gary Liddle in the air, but couldn't control the header. Good work that by Mark Yeates, the former Spurs man. Cresswell just trying to nudge this down into the bottom corner. Brown. Sweeney almost made that into a good pass, but it will fall here for Gamble. Sets up to strike. And not afraid to shoot, is he, the former Irish international Joe Gamble? His shot that led to the goal, and here some 25 yards out on his weaker left side. Took aim, and it's not far over the bar. Gamble. Sweeney is in behind Morgan. Only Boyd in the box at the moment, and it's not too far beyond him. Kozluk forced to turn it behind. Boyd. Thumbs up for the delivery here by Sweeney. It's a teasing centre. Kozluk get that one wrong, and it could have been an own goal. Chris Turner will be well satisfied with the way his side have acquitted themselves so far. Brown. Horwood wants it to his left. Brown goes himself, and it needed a touch by Simonsen. Right behind that shot as Brown let it go, and it was sneaking in inside the far post. It's a good stop by Simonsen, and pushed it away from goal rather than touching it into the path of the advancing Sweeney. Yeates and Britton trying to work something between them. Chapell involved. This is Yeates. It's lovely. Is there a finish? Oh, there's your answer. Best bit of play that Sheffield United have produced all night. And Mark Yeates, the former Spurs and Middlesbrough man, couldn't finish at the end of it all. Kozluk. Too short and inaccurate by Montgomery. Boyd. Over the top for Sweeney. Flag stays down far side. Sweeney has to do an awful lot here himself. And was he pushed over? Yes, he was. Kozluk was the defender coming back at Sweeney. And from absolutely nothing, Hartlepool United have got a penalty kick. Tried to just curl this through the legs of Ertl, and then there is the challenge by Kozluk, who couldn't stop himself. But Sweeney's inside the box. And the challenge by Kozluk sends him sprawling. It is a soft, soft penalty. And Adam Boyd has a chance to double Hartlepool's lead here. Big moment in the game. Boyd against Simonsen. Boyd scores! Hartlepool 2's the good. Round 2 beckons. Chris Turner and his players, and the supporters celebrate accordingly. Adam Boyd, the man who 12 months ago got the winner against Championship side Coventry in the Rico, sends Simonsen the wrong way. It's a perfect penalty from Boyd. Just strokes it into the bottom corner. Boyd again. Morgan in the way. But he's lost out here to Boyd. Sheffield United look rattled. Boyd looks right. What a ball that is. McSweeney's through the centre. Gamble goes himself. What an effort that one was. Gamble hit a left footer in the first half that almost brought the second goal. Nearly found the net for the 3rd time tonight for Hartlepool. Kozluk with the free kick. Flinders came and got a punch on it, but no distance on it. And into the net, is it? No, off the line. Bartley with the effort. And the acrobatics from Monkhouse to keep it out. Right forward by Britton. Bartley's turn, it was heading in. But for Monkhouse, it would have reduced the arrears and made the last minute or so very edgy.
You know, the court was cold, and that gave them the incentive to carry on. So it was one of those games that we knew was going to be tough, but I had to find out about my fringe players. I had to find out about the youngsters, because the squad's got no depth to it, and these lads are going to have to help us out throughout the season.
I think it shows the quality of what some of our players possess and what we can do as a team. Our work ethic and our organisation was superb, you know, down to Mickey Wadsworth. And I think that it showed tonight that, without being overconfident, I thought they looked comfortable and deserved the victory.
Well, it was exactly that. Well done to Hartlepool, and as Chris Turner said there, a surprisingly comfortable night for them.
That's not something that's said a lot about Kevin Blackwell's sides, you know, and Hartlepool, they set out really well, very well organised. They nullified everything that Sheffield United did, but on top of that, they were very positive going forward. The midfield player, Joe Gamble, got forward on numerous occasions and drove into the heart of that Sheffield United defence and caused them all sorts of problems.
We were watching that game upstairs, a few eyebrows raised when Rob Kozluk came in with that challenge. I think it was on Antony Sweeney, wasn't it? Was it a soft penalty, this one?
It was a soft penalty, but look at the position of the referee. He's no more than 5 yards away, and you can't argue with that. I mean, Mr. Salisbury is right in the correct position. And just look at Kozluk, he lifts his arms. If he doesn't lift his arms, then he can't give the penalty. But he lifts his arms. There's certainly contact on his back, and the referee has no choice but to give a penalty, whether it's soft or not. It's a penalty.
Yeah.